What is going on, guys? Slick B here, and today we are taking a little look at some Bundeswehr gameplay. This is my Bundeswehr lineup. It's really actually only the Leopard, because after the Leopard I died pretty sad. I got shot. I'm not gonna. Okay. I always do this. I always tell you what happens. I'm not gonna tell you how many kills I got, but I did bomb in this match and ended up killing myself. So it was nothing crazy. It's just Leopard gameplay. But first thing to note, my camo's gone. They must have patched the game. Very upset about that. But the reason why this video is so late, why it is a rushed video, it is a rushed video. I hope you still like it. But I just played out the Leopard because I knew I could get a decent game. This is the first game I had in it. And the power's been out all day. It came back on around 4 o'clock. And we've been out all day and stuff like that, so wasn't able to make my game. Now I do have make videos. I do have some awesome footage that I just need to tweak up for tomorrow and the coming days. It's going to be really fun. Barrett and I played some fun vehicles and stuff like that, but I didn't want to rush those for today, so I figured I was like, okay, I'll do a post commentary over some Leopard game. But a lot of people have been commenting saying like how bad I am at the game and stuff like that. I think that's more so just because people are finding the channel through search results and stuff like that now. It's not just the people who came over from the original main channel. And that's alright. If you think I'm bad at the game, that's fine. And if you're gonna comment that, that's cool. But you know, let's think about this. And this goes for any War Thunder YouTuber. Us as YouTubers, like speak for most of us, if not all, play tanks per request and planes per request, right? So when you do that, you don't really have as much time as you think to become comfortable with this vehicle, especially the YouTubers who upload daily. And there's a couple of us, I would say Fly, Baron, and myself, and maybe a couple other guys who upload daily who play different vehicles every single day. It's not easy to do. You have to either sink a lot of time into the game, and I have another channel that I run, so you know that's not always the option, and I also have a job and stuff like that to do, so that's not always an option. Now some tanks click with me, some vehicles click with me. Most turreted tanks I can do alright in, but some of these tank destroyers I just can't take the time to really learn, and I hope you guys can understand that. You know, like as far as the ASU, like that was the best game I got out of like a couple games, and the same thing with the ASU 57. For the Sheridan, I couldn't get a good game in 2 days, so I made a funny kind of death thing, and everybody gets really bent out of shape and complains about that. But think about how you play yourself. Do you guys who complain and say that I'm bad actually play a bunch of different vehicles? And also, this isn't like feeding to the hate, or really, it doesn't affect me. You know, like people watch the videos and I do it for the people who enjoy it. But I just want to kind of explain to anybody who might comment on other videos too, you know, say that they suck and stuff like that. Really think about it from the content creator's standpoint. So I never get time to really master a tank. The only thing that I really love is the Leopard. This is my baby. You know, first game of the day, take it out and start hitting shots. It's not a problem. I haven't played War Thunder in a day and a half. I took a day off yesterday because I needed just some time to relax. But yeah, that's just all I wanted to talk about on that. What I want you guys to do is comment down below and tell me what vehicle you'd like to see next for tomorrow's video. There's a couple 1.59 vehicles I've missed, and I don't really remember what they are. Even if it's not a 1.59 video, just tell me what you want to see. I'm thinking of maybe some more M48. I love that tank. Super fun. 90 on its beast, it reloads super fast and stuff like that. Maybe some ATGMs. I was hoping this game to get some use out of the Raketen Panzer, but didn't happen. I think I'm pronouncing that a lot better. Somebody said I need to pronounce it slower, like Raketen Panzer, like kind of, I don't know, Raketen or Raketen, I don't know. German's a very tricky language, something I'd love to learn, but I'd obviously never be super good at speaking it. Now I'm also running on a lot of caffeine. I might have had a caffeine overdose today. It's kind of crazy. So I had my usual coffee in the morning, which was just 2 shots of espresso and some milk. It was like a latte, which isn't too crazy. And then a couple hours later, I had nitro coffee with lunch, and then another latte after that, which is 2 more shots, which isn't super crazy for the day, because it was not a lot of nitro coffee. It was maybe a glass. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you can see it was like in a little chalice. but I don't think I needed that much caffeine for today. So I'm kind of, out of it. I think I need to take a nap, and I'm really tired. Just been sleeping pretty irregular and stuff like that. A lot of people have been commenting saying it's the caffeine. I don't think it's the caffeine. I actually do have insomnia, so it's not necessarily the caffeine. I've always had trouble sleeping all of my life. Just something that I never really got down. I'll get on a sleep schedule for a couple of nights, and it just doesn't, I don't sleep well or anything like that, which is, it's a shame. I should go get myself checked out as far as sleeping. I don't know. What's it called? Insomnia or sleep apnea? Something like that. But yeah, War Thunder's been fun. I like the Leopard. I don't know what else to talk about. We could talk about the gameplay here for a little bit. So I did kill that T-10, and my idea was I was going to push the spawn because I couldn't see many other tanks. You saw that IT-1 who was just lobbing shots at me. Thankfully, he didn't kill me. His ATGM got eaten by my tracks. But I was like, okay, I'm just going to push this right side, push around to the spawn, and see what's going on. Now, this falls hand in hand with what I said about the Leopard and why I like it so much. Is it's very good at situational adaptation. It's very good at adapting to anything that you throw at it. So I was sniping for a little while, defending a corner. As soon as the enemy lines start to weaken up, I'm like, okay, I'm going to push up. So this tank's fast enough to push up without getting hit, aside from that IT-1. And now I'm in another position to hold out. So I'm just kind of chill here. I'm going to keep peeking around the corners using my epic third-person mode, super realistic. And I end up seeing a ZSU. So I didn't know how I wanted to handle him, because backing out past ZSU is not the smartest thing. But I ended up getting a lucky one-shot. That usually doesn't happen for me against those tanks. And, can't complain about that, right? I found this spot coming up here, which is absolutely amazing. If you guys play on the opposite team, like the team I'm on Berlin, try out this spot if you can get to it. It is absolutely amazing late game. So I just push along the outside of these buildings because I'm not going to get shot in the left until I'm spotted, right? Because team's coming from the spawn. And I see that they're in A, and just look at this spot. You have epic back view of where all the enemies could be pushing out. If they come out of the spawn, you can see them. In a second, I peek over to my right, and you can see them if they're coming behind you. It's just an epic-ass spot. Definitely try that out. But how's everybody been doing with War Thunder and stuff like that? You guys been good? I mentioned that I took a day off yesterday. I felt like I just needed to just relax for a little bit. And Baron and I just went and got some food at Mazzaro's, an Italian market near us. And it was nice. It was a nice little day. It was a relaxing day. I was having some trouble hitting this T10. But yeah, just got some food. I made food last night. What did I make? Pork sliders. I found a recipe on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of... I just dropped my pen. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on cooking. It's like one of these... It's a very calming hobby to have, I feel like, is cooking. And I found a pork slider recipe, which was amazing. I made my own barbecue sauce, which actually was not that hard to make. It came out pretty easily. It was just onions and garlic, and you just cook it down with some smoked paprika and vinegar and stuff like that. It came out pretty dang good. Look at this T10. How unfortunate were these shots? Super unfortunate. I hit him in the side. Doesn't care. Shoot him again. No. There it went. I should have shot a little bit lower, but I think it would have gotten eaten by that spaced armor. The Russian teleportation device to Gulag. Sends to Gulag. Another thing that we did this week was we saw Warcraft. How many of you guys have seen Warcraft? Thought it came out pretty damn good. It's pretty cool movie. I felt like it could have been better with gore and stuff like that, but what are you gonna do, right? I don't know. It was alright. I'm not really big into lore of like Warcraft or Warhammer. I don't know much about those games and like how they were originated and the story behind what happened or anything like that with them. So I wasn't super invested, but it was cool to see, the fighting and the orcs. Are they orcs or ogres? One of those things, right? And like the fell. I don't know. It was pretty cool. I'd recommend to see it, especially if you are a Warcraft fan. If you know, I'm sure you probably already went if you're a Warcraft fan. It's kind of one of those things that you're like diehard about, right? But yeah, enough rambles. I'm sorry for having a late video today, and obviously this is a bit rushed. I didn't have any topics to talk about or anything in particular. Just came on the mic and started spitting, you know what I'm saying? But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, can you leave a like for me? And if not, leave a dislike and some criticism down in the comments section. It's been your boy Slick. The Leopard's still my favorite tank. I'm just going to play some music like I usually do and have you guys watch the remainder of this Leopard life. Spoiler alert, I die. Yeah, this is a pretty sad defeat. But, yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, so I can't. I'm not gonna bore you guys any longer. See you guys in the next one. Peace.